Good morning and welcome to day 3. I'm just getting some onions for my breakfast. I'm putting this in my porchetta soup this morning. Hi everyone and welcome to day 3 of the challenge. Today we're going to be making our porchetta soup for breakfast. And I'm going to start by actually making the Bisquick buttermilk biscuits for dinner, so they're ready for tonight. So keep watching and we'll do this together. So these buttermilk biscuits are quite easy to do. I'm having a hard time talking again. It's morning time. Yes, it's morning time. All right, so all we need is this package and half a cup of water. I'm just going to pour that in the bowl. Put that aside. Now we're going to get ourselves some water. Half a cup of water. And I'm going to add some garlic powder with that because we're making sandwiches tonight. So it's going to kind of be like garlic bread. I had garlic bread yesterday. That was delicious. All right. Can never go wrong with garlic bread. Now you want to put your oven at 450. And there's no way that half a cup is going to actually make these biscuits because all right. Yeah, I think I'll add a little bit more water. Okay, so that's ready. So now what I'm going to do is I washed my hands already and I'm going to take a tablespoon or teaspoon. I'm going to plop it on to my pan. Onto my pan. That's already pre-sprayed, guys. Don't mind the dishes in the sink. Like I said, I spent 3 hours last night making a video that never worked out. So it's pretty late when I was done and decided to go to bed angry. Not a good thing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 6. 6 for the week. 6 for the week. All right. Now you could add whatever spices you like if you want cinnamon on it. Well, not really cinnamon. Well, you can. Depends what you're doing, right? But for my challenge, I'm doing it garlic. You can make these sweet, savory, whatever you decide. All right. Let's put that in the oven. Actually, I'm going to shape them a little bit. And I'll show you what it looks like. I was going to show you how to shape these, but you needed 2 hands, and it was sticky and messy, and, well, I made it. So try to make them look equal in proportion size. All right, let's put this in the oven. Ooh. Okay, guys. 450. And I'm putting it in for 8 to 11 minutes. So I'm going to start with 8 minutes for now. Check on it, and then if I need more time, put it in for a couple more minutes. Now on to breakfast. We're going to be making porchetta soup with the sliced porchetta we made the other day. So I put this in hot water just because it was in the freezer overnight. And this is the broth that we had when we made the porchetta. Okay. I also, like I showed you earlier, have onions in my garden. My little bucket garden. So that's free. So I picked that up. We're going to put that in the soup. We're going to use an egg. We're going to scramble it, put it in the soup, and a bouillon cube. So let's do that now. So I've cut up the bouillon cube. I'm going to put that in the pot along with 4 cups of water. All right. Bouillon cubes. Okay. Now we're going to take the soup that we made, the broth from the other day, and the porchetta. We'll wait till the last few minutes. So put that aside here. Okay, so I put the porchetta sauce in there, porchetta broth. Now we're just going to mix that a little bit. We got that on medium. While that's going on, we're going to go over here. We're going to cut up the onions. So let's put you on the stand. I'm actually a little hungry this morning. Haven't eaten since supper time yesterday, which is not common for me. I like my snacks. Even if it's light snacks like crackers or something light. But I drank my water. I'm sure I'll lose a couple pounds this week, which is fine with me. I don't mind that at all. So these onions, these green onions, you buy them in the store. And you know the root that you throw out at the bottom? Don't throw it out, guys. Plant them. Plant them or keep them in a little cup with water because they grow back. So you're always going to have onions if it keeps growing back, right? So you cut it up, put it back in the water, put it back in the earth. And that's what I've been doing all summer. I just bought one bunch this summer and just kept planting them. All right, that's gonna go in the soup. See if I could get you in there without burning myself. All right. You learn your skills when you hold a phone in one hand and cutting board over the soup in the other. My techniques, right? I'll mix that in. Yeah, this soup that I made with the broth yesterday, just the broth from the cubes and salt and pepper, and was actually quite delicious. The rice and the beans. Just a little bit of rice and beans, but it was fine. It worked. Now, I'm going to scramble my eggs, or egg. Ta-da! Wash the hands. Rinse the hands. I'm going to scramble it. Sorry for the noise, guys. Yeah, that's hard in the ears. So I'm going to use the fork. You could use the fork. Whip it. Whip it good. Okay, so I'm going to turn the heat up on the soup because I'm on a time crunch today. I'm going to take my mom out today, my mom and dad, so. Oh, that's our tea biscuits. Let's check it. Oh my Lanta. Let's check on these babies. Oh, these look good, don't they? Okay, we'll do another minute. Minute or two. Yeah, it's 8, 9, 10. We'll do another 2 minutes. Now where's my timer? Here it is. We'll put 2 minutes. There we go. Tea biscuits for $1, guys. You can't go wrong. People spend like $5 for 4 of them in the grocery store because they don't want to take the time, the 10 minutes that it takes to make it. So try it. Just, you know, you could add cheese to it. You could add garlic. You could add... possibilities are endless. Can't believe I'm not using my wooden spoon. What am I doing? How can I pass the love through a spoon like that? You gotta pass it with the wooden spoon. Positive vibrations through the spoon into the soup. Okay, it's starting to smell very yummy. I'm going to take a spoonful. Maybe not. There's still pieces of bouillon cubes around there. I'll wait till it's all melted in there. There I go. Slam, slam, slam again. I know, it's my craziness. Ring, ring goes the bell. All right. Oh, these look great. Look at that, guys. Tea biscuits. I just noticed I made 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, well. We have an extra one, guys. That's beautiful. All right. How come this is taking so long? I'm starving over here. Okay, we're going to open this. Okay. Now I'm going to pour the porchetta in there. I know, who eats soup for breakfast? I do, because it's challenge week. I want to spare my stuff, right? I'm so amazed at how good these look. Look at that. They're beautiful. They're fair size. Look at this monster. Nom, 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 nom. Put some chocolate chips on there. A little bit of... Oh, don't talk about chocolate. Oh my God. You know what, guys? Next time I do this, I'm going to buy chocolate. Even if it's 1 chocolate bar and spread it out throughout the week. I didn't buy chocolate and I'm a chocoholic. I'm dying for chocolate. Next time. So I'm going to transfer these onto my cool rack. Because I have a half an hour left and then I have to get ready and go. Gotta meet my mom and dad today. Alright. Gonna meet them. Take them to go do their shopping. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to add the egg now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this. So it's going at a good speed. Get her going like a little whirlpool. Kind of pour it in there in a circle. Going the other way. Get all that goodness in there. Okay. Now let's just let it sit for a minute. See, it's coming up to the top a little bit there. See it bubbling? That's what we want. So you just before it starts to boil. Okay, see it's starting to boil a little bit? See the bubbles? Here it comes. It's like watching water boil. Now you can stir it up a little bit. There we go. A little bit of a glare there with the light. See, it's starting to boil. Let that cook. So I cook it. Oh, see the pieces coming up. So what happens is it kind of makes the egg a little stringy. So it gives you a little bit more texture in your soup. Kind of like well, I guess it's an egg porchetta soup. Egg onion porchetta soup. Yeah, that's what I'll call it. Egg onion porchetta soup. I'm stirring it. And you can see the egg. Stir just a little bit, so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And let that cook for about 2 more minutes, and then it's ready. Time's up. Soup's on. It's creamy. It looks creamy. Now this is something I've never tried before, so I'm going based on what I think. Tastes good, and usually I'm right. I'm not conceited. I know I'm a good cook, but we're going to try it out today and let you know how it tastes. So, this is the soup, guys. Sitting outside again, having breakfast. It's a nice fall, crisp day. And that's breakfast. Well, I do have to say that soup was great. That was amazing. I'm going to make that again. I actually have enough for 1 more bowl. So we made 3 bowls in total. So I'm going to keep that for later because we're content with what we had this morning. So snack for later. Now it's time to make lunch. So what I had planned is curry and lentils. So I got a can of lentils and the rice that I prepackaged earlier this week. So I'm just gonna, I already opened the can. I'm gonna pour half in here. And what a mess. All right. Okay, now that I cleaned up that mess, I'm going to put that in the fridge for my next recipe. Put that aside for now. There's lentils for today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to steal a tablespoon of the lentils. Put it in a baggie for another broth soup sometime this week. I also took some 2 tablespoons of rice. So just to add to that broth that I made yesterday. Not that I made yesterday. To make another broth like I made yesterday. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so I'm going to spray my pan with some olive oil. Then dump the lentils in there. Get my wooden spoon. Put it around there. There we go. Get my spices ready. Look at that bubble. All right, so now it's bubbling. We want to put some curry. I'm just going to put a little bit, not too much. Some onion powder. Yeah, the lid's coming off. Some garlic powder. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Woo! Steamy! Alright, so we're going to mix that up. Ooh, I wonder if I have ketchup packets. I think I have one left. I have one, and I have one more left in the fridge. Free! Got the ketchup on there. Mix that up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Losing the water. God, just a little bit of water to that. So about 1/3 cup. 1/3 of the cup of water. Oh, I think that was a little too much. Well, it's good simmer it. Simmer and brew the beautiful lentils. Yeah, like that. See, I did nicely. So put the spices away. And let that bubble a little bit more. So let's make a calculation here. So the can cost 88 cents. The bag of rice cost $1. So 44, 50, 60. This meal probably cost 65 cents for 2 people. 65 to 75 cents total, tops, if that, to feed 2 people. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's time to pour in the rice. It's starting to bubble. But you can see the consistency. There's still a little bit of juice, which is good because we'll put the rice with it. Okay, so I put the rice in there. Break it up a little bit. There we go. Mix it in. So you don't want to put this on high, so leave it at medium heat. If you put it on high, it's going to stick to the bottom. Ooh. Chunks, chunks, chunks. Get rid of those chunks. Yeah. Flatten that down a little bit. Let it heat up a little bit. So the rice was cold. It was straight from the ovens. Straight from the fridge. My God, could not find the word. Give it a couple seconds. Flip it around again. Okay. I think it's just about ready, guys. I did it again, didn't I? Let me do it lightly. There we go. Okay, so put the lid on. Turn it off. Leave it there for 2 minutes. Put it in a bowl and serve. There you have it, guys. Lunch for 2. Day 3. But I'm going to add a little something to mine. I'm a little strange. I like a little weirdness sometimes in my food concoctions, right? I'm going to add a little bit of peanut butter. There's the peanut butter. I don't know, it just, something was telling me, add peanut butter. So I'm going to mix that up. Can't be bad. Peanut butter's good in everything. Let's try it. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but I'm killing it this week. It is awesome. 2 bowls. Day 3, done. Day 3, last meal of the day. Dinner, supper. Ta-da! So we're going to have 2 biscuits with garlic powder and butter. So make like garlic bread with that. And 2 scrambled eggs. I'm going to make something beautiful with that. And 1 potato. So that potato is going to be mashed. And then I'm going to do herb and garlic. Yes, I like a lot of garlic. I know. But garlic's good for you, especially this time of year. Okay, I just had this nice little conversation and I realized I wasn't recording anymore. Okay, so I cut up the potatoes. I'm going to put it in water. Put it on the oven, on the stove. And wait till it boils. And while it's boiling, let's make some scrambled eggs. I made these scrambled eggs yesterday, guys, and they were good. I eat eggs almost every day. So, but I made it yesterday and it was so tasty. Only because I was hungry. You know, I'm grateful to have all the food that I do have in my life. In my pantry, in my fridge, my freezer, my cupboards. Because I'll tell you, $30 a week doesn't really buy you much. Does not buy you much at all. Unless you want to eat pastas and rice and beans all the time. There's not too much out there anymore that's cheap. That's, you know, unless you grow it yourself, of course. I think next year I'm going to be growing a lot more vegetables. I do have grapes in my yard. I have peppermint. This year I grew onions. I tried to grow carrots. It didn't grow. I only had 1 carrot out of all of them. My radishes didn't take. But that's okay. Next year is another year. Okay, so I'm just going to beat that. And I add a little bit of water. Just to say. Spreads it thin, but you know what? When I put it in the pan, I put the lid on it, it fluffs up like a cloud. It's beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to put that there for now. Look at these beautiful tea biscuits I made this morning. Let's take them out. Look at that. Delicious. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Okay. So I'm going to be back once the potatoes are boiling. Well, they're still not boiling, so in the meantime, I'm going to cut these babies. Like this. There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to make it. No, I'm not going to put the butter and garlic on there. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to put the egg. I'm going to put it open face. So let's get the plates. Get my grateful plates. Because you got to be grateful for what you got. What I have this week is not much. So I'm going to open face it. Let's open face. Oh, those crumbs are good. Tea biscuits are actually pretty good, guys. Eggs are not boiling. Oh, not eggs. These aren't boiling yet. So let's just try this. Dab of butter. And where's my eggs? Oh, there they are. Thought I lost my eggs, guys. So let's wait till that melts. Butter it around. A little bit on the sides there. There we go. So on the sides so they don't really stick. Where's my lid? I can't find my lid. Okay, so there we go. Let's put this in here. Twirl it around like a pancake. Now I'll make the same kind of omelet thing that I made yesterday that you guys didn't see because my video was damaged, and I won't even get started with that. So salt, lots of pepper, and dill. Let's put some dill on there. Dill is good for digestion. It's good to lower blood sugar as well. Okay, so what we do now is we put the lid on and you wait for maybe 2 minutes. Let's put it for 2 minutes on medium heat. Take another fork. There we go. This is starting a little bit there. Turn that up a little bit. Two minutes and the omelet will be ready. This might still be boiling. It might start boiling by then. It's taking a hard time. It's taking a long time. Time's up. Let's check on the omelet. Ooh, it's starting to puff up, which is great because that's exactly what I wanted. Let's see the consistency of it. Oh yeah, that's just about done, guys. I'm gonna give it another couple seconds there with the lid on. Give it about 20 seconds. Finally, they're boiling. Yeah. Oh, I guess they're ready. Okay, so that's ready, guys. I'm gonna put it on the side for now until the potatoes are ready. We'll leave it in the pan. These potatoes are taking forever. I noticed that when it comes to cooking, I want to finish it and eat it like now. So, I don't know. This is taking a little long. More than 5 minutes anyways. It's been about 7 minutes and it's still not tender enough for me to mash them. But I'll be patient and I'll wait. Okay, final test. Nice and soft. Perfect. Time to drain it or strain it. Time to strain it in the strainer. So I'll show you how I did this because I want to keep the liquid. There you go. A lot of starch in that liquid. I'm going to keep it for now. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Now that that's in there, I'm going to crush that down, mash it up. And I'm going to use a little bit of that liquid because I don't have milk or cream or anything like that. So a little bit of that water. Added a little bit of butter in there as well. I need a cameraman. I definitely do. So this is garlic powder. No, sorry. Onion powder. Yeah, onion powder. I'm going to be loud, guys. I'm going to be slamming things, but I got to smash it, right? Get all that frustration out. I'm freaking hungry. I want to eat you. Turn it into a food monster. I think it needs a little bit more butter. So like I said, I allowed myself butter, oils, herbs, and or seasonings for this week. Okay. There we go. I think I'm going to add a little bit more water because it's kind of chunky. I want to make it moist. There we go. Now let's do it. Nice, soft. Consistency. I already added the water in the salt in the water, so I will only add salt and pepper on my potatoes on my plate if I find it's not salty enough. Here we go, guys. I did it again, didn't I? All right, there's the mashed potatoes. I was gonna keep the water and make a bouillon with it, but I won't. I'm putting the tea biscuit in the microwave for 20 seconds, just to warm it up. So I took a spatula and cut this in 4. Now I'm just going to fold it over. Use my fork. Fold it over. Move it over there. There we go. And then take the plate, scoop it over here. Let's move this over a little bit. This is not a fancy video, guys, by all means. I'm not on the Food Network or anything, so put that on each biscuit. Place it there. Let's make it fancy. Scoop it up like in a cafeteria. Ooh, 1 serving. It's easier to do with 2 hands. 2 servings. I'm just going to do this with 2 hands. There you have it. Dinner for 2. My gratitude plates are full. So I have a biscuit with an omelet, a biscuit with an omelet, mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. There we go. Supper for 2. On a budget. Day 3 done. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. And watch for tomorrow's video. Let's see what day 4 is going to bring us.